Did you call bank? I called game.
What is up, Pack Nation? It's your boy Pack Gaming here, jumping. So we're talking about height today. Size matters. Pause. I'm sorry. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the best players at every single height. According to NBA 2K18, these are all players that are currently in the NBA, not all-time players, just reminding y'all. And we're going to start from the shortest to the tallest players, and we're just going to jump right into it, starting with Isiah Thomas, IT. IT is the best 5'9" player in the NBA, 29 years old. He was so good with the Celtics, went to Cleveland, did but he was injured, and now he's back with the Lakers trying to restart his career, and it's only been 1 year, but still, IT, tallest 5'9". The only other person who's 5'9" is K. Felder, and he's not very good, so there you go. Next, at 5'10", it is Tyler Ulis. He is a 73 overall, and that's not fair. Actually, Tyler Ulis has been playing really solid lately. They're playing him more because, well, the Suns are bad. I'm sorry, Suns fans, that y'all are. Honestly, though, those jerseys they're okay, though. But Ulis, 5'10", best 5'10" player in the league. I don't know any other player that's 5'10", but there you go. Now for the best 5'11" player in the NBA, it is Ty Lawson. Now Ty Lawson actually does not play in the NBA right now. He's a free agent trying to get into the NBA. I know he plays in China, but he's actually still trying to play in the NBA. Just no one's picked him up, but he was good. He was even good with the Kings, which was the last team he was on. He wasn't too bad. He was great with the Nuggets back in the day. He needs to come back in the NBA. He was good. At 6 foot tall, it is Chris Paul. Bars.
I'm not a rapper.
He is a 90 overall. Chris Paul is currently playing for the Houston Rockets for his first season with them and is helping them be one of the best teams in the NBA, maybe even the best team in the NBA. We don't know yet, but children know. He's already 32 years old, still a 90 overall, and the best at his height. At 6'1", it is Kemba Walker, an 85 overall. Guess who else is 6'1"? Me. Call me Kemba Walker. We'll play one-on-one. I'll see. Kemba Walker is actually doing good, even though his team is doing bad. He said he wanted to play for a winning team. So is he leaving? We don't know. At 6'2", it is Darren Collison. I'm kidding. It's Collison, an 80 overall. I believe he is the third best player on this Pacers team, who surprised everyone. I actually thought the Pacers weren't going to make the playoffs. I was wrong because Victor Oladipo was doing good, and Darren Collison is their leading point guard, helping them to get there. Collison at 6'3", and a lot of good players are 6'3". It is Steph Curry with the shot, boy. Chef Curry with the pop, boy. Curry, the best three-point shooter in the NBA. Even though he's kind of injured, he's probably going to be back for the playoffs. Best 6'3" player in the league. There's some pretty close competition like Russell Westbrook. At 6'4", it is John Wall, 89 overall. A lot of times in my videos, y'all talk about whether or not John Wall is one of the best point guards in the league, and y'all kind of argue about that. 89 overall, according to 2K, so it's not a 90 overall. He's also been injured all season long, so who knows. But 6'4", and the best at his height. At 6'5", shooting guard James Harden, 96 overall, probably MVP of the season. That's my opinion, but I do think he's probably gonna be MVP. So yeah, Chris Paul, best at his height. James Harden, best at his height. Another Suns player at 6'6", it is shooting guard Devin Booker. I don't know what to say. I mean, the Suns don't give me enough to talk about. He scored 70 points once. That's all I got. At 6'7", it is Kawhi Leonard, the man that is injured and not injured at the exact same time. It's weird. Come back to me, Kawhi. At 6'8", small forward LeBron James. People think he also deserves MVP. It's a debate. The debate is always this: LeBron James is the best player every single season, but he's not always the MVP every single season. That's the debate people are having. But 6'8", best 6'8" player, well, best player in the NBA in 2K wise, at least he's a 97. James Harden's the next at 96, plus Curry and KD. Speaking of the snake, 6'9", and at 6'10", it is Anthony Davis. Should have shaved your unibrow. I don't know why you fake shave it and then don't shave. No one likes it. Stop acting like people like the unibrow. Shave it. Shave it. At 6'11", the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo having his best season ever. At the start of the season, people thought he was going to be MVP. I thought he might have ended up being MVP, but he's not. But he's one of the leading scorers in the league. Who doesn't like Giannis? I like Giannis. At 7 feet tall, we have KarlAnthony Towns, 90 overall, had been leading the Timberwolves without Jimmy Butler this couple weeks because Jimmy Jordan was injured, but also Jimmy Jordan's back apparently. Didn't know that. Didn't know. But best 7 foot tall. However, it's a tie because maybe defensive player of the year Joel Embiid is also a 90 overall, even though he has a concussion and he's out for 2 weeks. 7 foot tall also, so it's we'll see. That's the question. Who's better, KarlAnthony Towns or Joel Embiid? That's a pretty good question. I actually don't know. For the Utah Jazz, Rudy Gobert, 7'1". I thought he was 7 foot. He was 7'1". I was wrong. At 7'2", it is Salah Mejri. He is 76 overall, 7'2". You want him on your team in 2K at least. All players get rebounds and easy dunks. So Mavericks fans, your team may not be good, but in 2K he can dunk. And finally, at 7'3", it is Kristaps Porzingis, an 88 overall. He was injured for basically the whole season, and it made me sad. But he was doing so good when he wasn't injured. My boy, 7'3". I believe Boban is also 7'3", but not as good as Porzingis. Those are the best players at every height in NBA 2K18. There's no one at 7'4". Get tall, people. And that's it for this video, guys. If you like my channel, please give my channel a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.
Did you call bank?